So, at the end of the last episode, I said I would be detailing how I plan on taking care of powering all of the mine factory stuff. Right now I'm down in my mines, and while I don't plan on showing much of this, I'm looking for one thing in particular. I'm looking for ferrous ore, because I need a ferrous ore for the thing that I plan on making, which is Invar blend, which is used to make Invar ingots, which are used in magmatic engines. So I'm going to continue searching on down here for a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll find some, and if I don't, I'll have to make up a new plan. But see you guys then. Okay, so I have some ferrous ores. Now I need to be able to process them, and for that I'm actually going to need a pulverizer, because they don't process in industrial craft machines. So let me grab some gravel, come back here, and I'm going to put this through the macerator quick. And I'm going to use that to get some gravel. And I'm going to need to make a pulverizer. So let's start grabbing the stuff we're going to need. 2 redstone, and I'm going to need a machine frame. Pretty simple. 4 iron, 1 gold, which I have. No, I don't. Oh, I know where I have my gold. 1 gold. And 4 glass. Do I have 4 glass sitting around? Yes, I do. Let's pop the machine frame recipe in here. Oops. Now I've got a machine frame. I'm going to need a redstone reception coil, which I forgot to put the recipe in here. Need another piece of gold. Reception coil. Let's pull this out of here. And I'm going to need a piston. And to clear up some space in my inventory, I'm just going to dump all of this in here. Pull this out. And grab the stuff I need for a piston. I'll use this. And I'll grab my 2 copper that I'm going to need. There we go. Put this recipe in here, and come back and grab my flint. And pull this out. And grab the ferrous, because I accidentally put the ferrous in there. So, I've got a pulverizer. Now, I'm going to set this up. If I put this here, will it go right through the wall? No. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Ah, yes. Forgot about this. But, I'm going to set this here. It's got a whole bunch of configurable sides, and I'm actually just going to set all of these to not have any color. And I'm going to go grab one of the engines that I had set up and actually pull it back inside. Along with this. Sheep, I don't trust you being this close to my farm plot right now. So, let's come in here, into the right room actually. Plop this down, stick a lever here, and grab something for it to burn. Okay, now this is going to start generating power, and over here it's got 66 Minecraft joules internally. And it's going to take some time to generate its power, but once it's got power, it'll start pulverizing. I'm going to come back here. Okay. I'm going to need 2 more dust. There we go. Should be all the dust I'm going to need for what I'm going to do. I'm going to store some stuff and come back when all of this is processed. Okay, I'm back. And Invar blends. So, just going to pop these into the electric furnace. I'm going to look up magmatic engines. So, these require a fair amount of resources to make. However, I'm going to end up making several types of these things. I'm also going to convert, once I find them, 2 of my diamonds down to gold, because I'm going to need a fair amount of gold for what I'm about to do. So, all of this gold, clear the recipe, and I'm going to grab this, 2 of these, and an ender pearl. I'm going to make chunk loader. This is something that I'm going to need because I'm going to be making for myself a pump in the nether. I really need some more trees around here. Okay. But for a pump, I need mining well and a tank. Tank's easy. Just need 1 more piece of sand. So let's quick grab that. I think my game is still in peaceful mode from... Yep, it's still going to be on... Yep, still in peaceful mode from when I was working on a test build. Okay. So, let's come back here into my house. Sleep through the night. And get everything ready for what I'm going to do. So, come back here. The Invar has been smelted. Let's pull the iron dust out. Aluminum, you can't do that. But I think I can pulverize you. I think. No, I can't. Oh yeah, I can induction smelter you. But let's get to making a mining well. Requires a fair amount of iron. 6 for the sides. 3 for the pick. And 4 for the gear. And the gear had been why I had gone out here to look for trees. So I'm going to come out and chop down a tree. And I am going to be using this pump in the nether, despite my previous venture into the nether not being as successful as it could have been. And heading back in. Really need to start internalizing some farms, but that's going to come way later, actually. But, let's see. We're back. One gear. 1 wooden gear. Stone gear. Iron gear. Iron pick. And the last thing I need is a piece of redstone. this, I have a mining well. And I could use a mining well to do some automated mining for me, however, it's not the most efficient way to do it. But let's see. Put the tank recipe in, and put the pump recipe in. Now I've got a pump. And now I've got to make myself 3 redstone engines. 4 redstone engines even. So I'm going to make those off camera because you've seen me make them, so I'll be back. So I'm out here, and I've actually made ender tanks off camera. Recipe's pretty simple, because I realized I would need them for what I'm going to do. But let's get out here, and I'm going to set up back here my ender tank, or my Zycraft tank. I do apologize if you hear any hammering sounds in the background. Someone in my house is hammering something up in the wall. Okay, so let's just make it 5 by 5 by 5. And let's see, you go in the middle. Yes, that's the middle, clearly. You go in the middle here. And I'm going to grab the rest of the stuff I'm going to need and finish this up off camera. Okay, so I've got a lava tank, holds 432 buckets. Sweet. I'm actually going to end up moving some of this, probably, but I'm going to set up one ender tank here. Nope. Here. And this one should be... Okay, this one's not in the right mode that it needs to be in. So let me come back here. I think I need a wrench for this. Where's my wrench? There's my wrench. This wrench should, in theory, work. But if not, I will be back when I... If not, I'll have to go off camera and figure out which one's the right one. But, smack it, and this means it's in output mode, and it will automatically output to the closest thing that it can output to, which is, in this case, the multi-tank. Let's head into hell. Where did I... Hold on, let's not head into hell because I need to grab some stuff quick. Grab a stack of this. Grab these. And grab 2 sticks. And now let's head into the nether. Let's see. How did I get down last time? That's a good question. Yeah, Oh, that problem took care of itself. This is how I got down. Okay. I'm not going to build this. I'm going to kill the ghast, hopefully. At least, you know. Come on, shoot at me. I'll be back. So I've cobbled together this little hut, and let's get to setting everything up. First thing is, I'm going to need 2 levers, but I'm going to place this mining well here. Place a lever here and flip it to the on position. Put you on top of this, and I'll leave you in your receive mode. place a lever here, flip it into the on position. Oh good. Where are you? There you are. I'll leave you be. Or I won't. But it's about to break lava, or break into the surface of lava, and start pumping. Yep, there we go. And it's starting to receive. So I'm going to put down my chunk loader here, and I'm going to ratchet this up to 4 chunks. I'm going to head back to the overworld. And I'm going to be set on fire as well. That's fun. But once I'm back in the overworld, after I mine up this nether tin, hopefully... Why are you angry at me? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Back through the portal, back through the portal, back through the portal! What? Interesting. I think. Huh. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna go recover my stuff quick. Okay, so that was pretty weird. But the bucket, or the tank is draining into here, and so far I've got 9 buckets. Oh man. Oops, no. 10 buckets. Well, this will take a little bit of time to get going at full speed. But until then, I'm going to come back in here, and I'm going to actually make something. I'm going to make Induction Smelter, because I'm going to need this for part of this system. Oh yeah. Because I do most of my mining in here, or in the nether. I made that. Another piece of U, second piece of U, 2 redstone, 2 copper, 2 of U, bucket, 4 for the machine frame, and I'm going to need some sand. Okay, I'll be back when I have all of this. Okay, got the machine frame, got the conductance coil, got the bucket, 2 Invar blend, oops, that's not in that. This gives me an induction smelter. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to put this here, shut off all of the sides for the moment. Oops. And I'm going to make, actually, crescent hammer. I need a silver, 1 of you, 3 iron, and there we go, crescent hammer. This is the tool you... That was interesting. This is the tool you use for interacting with the thermal expansion stuff. And let's see, what was I about to make? Oh, I was going to go get some obsidian. Okay, I cannot, in fact, convert it back. So, let's quick grab some of this, convert it all to jungle wood, convert this jungle wood back to planks, Clear this. And with this obsidian, I'm going to come back here and pulverize it. And I'm probably going to have to fuel this a little bit more. But I'm also going to grab some lead while I'm at it. Do I have any lead? I do not appear to have any lead. Interesting. Well, I'm going to have to go remedy that, I think. Unless... Nope, no lead. So, I'll be back when I have lead. So I'm back, and I have silver ore, which I'm going to demonstrate one of its uses. And I'll just dump 4 in here. And when you smelt silver ore, you will get dramatic tension, lead, along with the silver ore. So if you need lead, and there's not much you do need it for, but if you do need it, you can, in fact, get lead. And I'm going to pop this. And actually, that's more than enough for now. So let's put this in here, and this in here. And wait for this to get some power. And once it has some power, it'll start the smelting process. And I'm gonna go dump all of this junk into various chests. And let's come back and make sure, see if it's started yet. Yes, it has. So now I have hardened glass. And what can I use this for? Well, I can use this to make a bunch of things. But I am going to use it for this in this case, to make liquid ducts. And with these liquid ducts, I can pump things out of tanks or internal inventories. I can also wait for it to be daytime. But I can pump things out of those inventories and use them to make a lot of things. But I'm going to need to check to see... So you require 11 per. So I'm going to have to get some more Invar blends, but that's going to wait, or that can wait. So, if I come back here, and I place this here, and place this here, and run around this so I don't trample crops, and I go grab myself a magmatic engine, like I was planning on doing, but apparently forgot. 1 piece of silver, 2 redstone, 2 pieces of iron, and I think I'm going to need another piece of glass. But while that's cooking up, let's quick make this. I want a piston, that's what I forgot. So, 4, hopefully, yes that is. Another piece of you. Put the piston recipe in. Piston. Oh, hey. Doesn't require glass, but I've got a magmatic engine now. So let's come out here. But before that, I'm gonna grab... Do I have any bones? Huh, I guess I don't. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna come out here. And I'm going to get stuck on some of the things. Place this here. I'm going to smack this to set it to the output mode. I have 117 buckets already in the time it's taken me to set all of this up. Wow. I'm going to come back in here, craft the two levers that I forgot to craft. Also eat. 2 levers. 2. Oops. And let's come out here. And this is not going to be efficient, and this is also not going to be the end product. I am going to do a lot of this off camera. You don't need that, that's right. And I'm going to flip this switch. And wonder why you aren't pulling out. You are... Oh, that's right. Zycraft tanks have an interesting design to them. They will not pump out of them until the liquid has reached the level of the valve. So, I have a way around this, however, I'm just going to wait for this to finish generating all of the stuff, and I'm going to grab some bone meal. So I'll be back. So I looked at the footage count and time count, so I am pretty close to having to wrap this episode up. Let me quick smack this with a crescent hammer. But I have one last thing I want to show you before I fix some stuff. Oops. So I did quick cheat some stuff in for myself. I'm going to let that build up power because I'm going to need some more liquiducts, but I want to show the other function of the induction smelter. If you put sand and an ore in, it will process into 2 of whatever it would process into if you were just cooking the ore. So in this case it's giving me 2 aluminum, but if I were to do it with, say, gold, it would give me 2 gold ingots and all of that. So I'm going to come back out here, head out, and I'm just gonna put all of this in here. Okay, now it should be... Yep, there we go. So, I'm going to bone meal this stuff to demonstrate how the harvester works. Instantly harvests, breaks it up, and whoops, and will instantly shoot out. And I need to address that issue you guys just saw by putting a chest there. And next time it happens, it'll shoot out of the chest, or it'll shoot out into the chest. But now you guys have a basic idea as to how this is going to work. So, I'll see you guys next time, and next time hopefully I'll have this much more set up and less horrible looking. But I'll talk to you guys then.